Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
Welcome into the Joe Lockett Show. It is the JLS. I am nephew, he is I, and I am him, and you're tuning into the best show that comes on every day from Monday to Thursday. Okay? All right, there to say what's going on with my sounds. Now, before we get into anything, make sure that you do your housekeeping. Housekeeping being, make sure that you do like, share, subscribe, hit the likes up in the chat. Make sure you comment how you feeling about everything. Tell us how your weekend went. Tell us where you're shouting out from. Make sure also to, if you're on YouTube, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon. That way you always notified whenever we drop. If you on Spotify, make sure you follow us on Spotify, the Joe Lockett Show. All righty. You in today?
I am. I'm back.
What's good? How was your weekend?
Busy but good. Really good.
Okay.
I had a busy weekend, but not, it was good. It was good.
Mine was pretty good.
I'm glad to be back in.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Mine was pretty good. I got a souvenir from where I was this weekend. It was pretty dope this weekend. I ain't gonna lie.
You bring a female here?
Huh?
You bring a female here?
I said a souvenir.
Yeah, a souvenir. What she bought you?
A pillow.
What the fuck is that?
It's from a game. You're not gonna know it. But I went to Comic-Con this weekend with a
You
friend.
went to who?
Comic-Con. I went with a friend of mine, and she helped me out. Got me. I got her a gift. She got me.
Oh, so it was some females activity. Okay, good.
I was with a female. I mean, but
what good.
What that supposed to mean? Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, my weekend was good.
Well, at least spend it with a female and not just Comic-Con, because
why not? I can just go to it by myself.
No,
why?
Comic-Con. It's Comic-Con.
What do that mean?
Nothing. It's okay.
Really?
Y'all are nerds.
Yeah, I don't hide my nerdness. I'm a geek. I'm definitely a geek.
Yeah. So,
but I mean, so what that supposed to mean?
Yeah. Nothing.
Okay, man. I don't know where you going.
I ain't going. I can't go nowhere with it because it is what it is.
I got you. But it was a great convention. Shout out to them out there. Met some voice actors. Met some cosplayers. What else they had up there? They had a wrestling thing up there for like startups, so that was pretty interesting. I didn't expect to see that at the convention, but yeah, it was really, really, really dope. Shout out to the folks I went with.
Did you see Sheldon?
Met with some friends.
Did you see Sheldon there?
Who?
Sheldon
from Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he wasn't there. What about
okay, bro. I see what you want. This gonna be some bullshit today. Also, watch the Super Bowl. We finna definitely get into that because there is no other topics outside of that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Everything mixed into this one day. So either the Super Bowl is finna be that's finna be a very short news segment today, or is it gonna be long?
Well, the Super Bowl, I couldn't lose. Like I told y'all when I think it was Friday we talked about it.
Yeah,
I was rooting for Kansas, but if Jalen won, we still winning because he's Alabama. So I was happy to see him get his first one. So I wasn't really big into the Super Bowl. I think I was more so interested in seeing the halftime show.
Yeah,
which what I realized wasn't for me; it was for the younger generation.
We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it because I got some critiques. But with that being said, we might as well go ahead and get into the first portion.
I want to know how did people watching our show, how did y'all feel about the Super Bowl, and did you guys enjoy the halftime show?
Yeah,
we got to talk about it.
Yeah, we got to get.
So we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are.
It's cliffhangers. love it. I just love it.
All righty. Question: do you want to go ahead and tackle the halftime show first, or do
Let's
you
do
want to
halftime
go
show.
into
Let's do the halftime show.
halftime show first?
Yeah.
All righty. Super Bowl halftime show. I'm giving my critiques. Everybody knows I'm pretty much a huge Kendrick Lamar fan. I wear it on my sleeve.
Yeah.
Also, very much like Drake and Cole. I defend them until they fighting with each other. Then I like watching them fight.
Yeah.
But I got the history for that. This is what I'll say. The positives, I like the performance. The choreography was pretty straight. I got the messaging between everything. Shout out to Samuel L. Jackson. Didn't think he was gonna be popping up. Him and Serena Williams. That was wild. I was like, oh snap. And then he said Uncle Sam. I was like, oh, I get the point. The little imagery and stuff with the American flag, but Crips and Bloods, I get that point too. This is my critique. Because all today, I've been going back and forth with folks, specifically Kendrick fans. Ain't that crazy? I'm fighting with the folks I root with.
Uh-huh.
This is my gripe. I wanted a different set list. This was not it. I get because folks kept telling me, oh, well, you got to get where it's coming from. He finna be doing his tour and yada, yada, yada. It's him and SZA, blah, blah, blue. Yo, I would have preferred. I get what the angle was and I get the purpose. That does not always translate to a good show. First gripe was the set list. And it went to the T because it was already leaked. If you keep up with everything during in hip hop and stuff like that, it was already leaked the week before, and it ended up going straight to the T. There were songs I could have done without him doing. I am 100% with you. There were songs I would have done without him doing, because there's one way, and this is what I tried to tell fans that want to be so much on one side and not really objective. Doing it on a stage and on a football field is night and day. Again, doing it on a stage and a football field is night and day. The 25% of the show, he was winded because he's walking from one end to the other end and rapping. Anybody's finna get winded off of that. So you couldn't hear crap. You can hear him taking breaths in the middle of trying to still talk. I'm surprised he was even able to muscle up a sound, because dude, you walked from, and I don't, maybe y'all think because it's on TV, 20 yards is a short amount of distance, which is why I gave Usher the credence, because he was sliding and skating before he got to his main stage. This dude wanted to walk back and forth for the whole 25% part of the show. I was like, dude, oh, so I can hear you. So I already knew that was gonna be a thing. And folks was gonna jump on that point. Set list wise, I would have done without. I wanted to hear All Right. That was another one of his major hits. I wanted to hear Mad City, another one of his major hits. Now shout out to the Breakfast Club, because they Charlemagne, he thinks that he gave Drake too much light, which I'm not gonna be mad if nobody with that point, because it's definitely looking like it, especially towards the latter half. And then you got the other folks that be like, well, that's why it was good performance when he started including Drake. I get the points. And if you don't like the show, this ain't meant for everybody to like, and I don't think it was, because there was so much stuff to critique. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I rated it a 6 out of 10. High 6. On a good day, if you're going through the messaging and stuff like that, it'd probably be a solid 7. This wasn't the best halftime show of all time. And that's coming from the dude that considers him the GOAT. I'm keeping it 100 with you. This was not the best one of all time. That still go to Prince for me, but you can interchange that with Michael Jackson if you want to. I was seeing folks talking about how it was propaganda, but going back to Michael Jackson, he did do We Are the World. So propaganda how you want, you just don't like the taste. I am completely fine with that. The only gripe I got with folks that's responding to that halftime show is folks saying they would have rather Lil Wayne. I don't know if y'all watch him like I do, but I was on record for saying that too. Literally last year, give or take 10 months, He was on a similar stage and he sound trash. And he didn't even get 5 minutes. I repeat, that was last year in the span of 10 months. He was on a similar stage, maybe consider bigger, and he sound ass. Do y'all think too much has changed since then? That's for each your own, but that is my take on the halftime show. As much as I love Kendrick, wasn't his best performance. It wasn't. I liked it, but I like it because I'm a fan. General wise, I get why General would say, no, I don't like it. It's even over my head. You pushing propaganda. I would get the critiques. You feel me? Because it's not, that wasn't everybody cup of tea.
No. Prince, Michael Jackson, and Usher, they can do, Beyonce can do a halftime show by
They
themselves.
critique Beyonce just like that too.
Right, but they have a crossover. When you're doing the Super Bowl, you have an audience. This is where when I looked at Kendrick Lamar, right? He lost black people and definitely lost white folks. And when you want to say, was it a good performance if you knew him and you knew his music and you knew the lyrics? Yes. Was the symbolism? Yes. I'm not knocking that. But if you didn't know the lyrics, number one, you couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying. And I'm sitting there listening to it, trying to understand what the fuck he's saying. And some of the songs I didn't know. So if you didn't know the song, right, you couldn't understand what he was saying because he was rapping. Like you said, he was winded. That far being said, that stage, there are some people who are made that can do a performance by themselves. Kendrick Lamar, and I'm not knocking him. He's not that artist to be able to do that type of show for that audience by himself. I would have rather seen him bring in other people, do his thing, but bring in other people for the audience he was performing to. Now, if he was performing in front of just a black audience, yes. But people, besides maybe 2-3 songs, people didn't know that. And again, you have to look at the integrity of what the Super Bowl is. Because again, because of where we are in the environment that we may be in, it may not be any more rap artists that may be at the Super Bowl at that level that he's at right now because of what he was able to do during the summer. Kudos to everything he did. He deserved it. He deserved the Super Bowl. But what I'm saying is I unfortunately, he hit the mark with people that he hit the mark with, and he missed the mark where he missed the mark with. Right? It's not going to be one of those performances where people are going to say that was the greatest thing of all time because it was so much symbolism in there. If you know Kendrick and you want to read into Serena Williams being his ex-girlfriend, the A being, the A for, whatever that the small A is, Gloria, A minor, the small A, the Gloria for Gloria, and, Washington for the flag. I didn't even see the goddamn flag until after people started talking about it because I couldn't see it. The Crips and the Bloods, I didn't even think about it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because again, if you don't know Kendrick and you don't know what the message that he pushed, you're just looking to be entertained at halftime. When you say you're a big artist and everybody knows you, what you realize was, bruh, you ain't Prince. You're not Michael Jackson. You're good. You're the top artist of the year. You deserve every accolade you got. But your audience, you're not global. He's not global, bro.
He global. This is where I push back on that. He's global. What he messed up with was doing B-side cuts on a stage you should have just did A's. And this is what I mean by that. If you know the term B-side cuts.
Yeah.
Okay, so you should not have been doing Man in the Garden, Peekaboo, or Squabble Up. I'm sorry. Humble, I get that was a global hit. It's over billions of hits. I get not like us. No, I mean, that's global. That's global. He traveled with that. He globally travels with that. I'm just saying there were other songs that would have hit that mark. He would have been went better. Too much into the niche.
To me, honestly, Drake is not Drake, but Kendrick is not that artist for that time that he had, right? Even when I think who was that hanging upside down and all those people came out before. 50
hanging upside down.
50 Cent was hanging upside down.
Oh, 50.
Yeah, when all those people was on board. In my humble opinion, bro, that was a wasted moment. Kendrick could have really opened himself up and brought in other folks to make that halftime show better. That the show what he did, it was great. Don't get me, it was nice, but
You think he missed the mark?
I think he missed the mark in the opportunity to open up who he is as a person, the opportunities he could have gave at stage 2, right?
Or you rather?
I don't have a preference. I don't care who he would have brought, but some other people that would have entertained the audience, right, and opened them up to even new artists that people may have known their songs, whatever the case may have been. He wasn't the person, in my humble opinion. Like I said, I'm not trying to talk bad about him, to do the whole damn halftime show by himself. Nobody wants to see him walk back and forth, bro, for the whole time. He ain't that dude. I'm just honest. He ain't dancing. He got great music. He got great lyrics. He got great music. He got great definition. All that. But you ain't that dude that the world want to sit there and watch for however many minutes that we was watching him for, to see him entertain and rap his songs. You have to be a truly Kendrick Lamar fan to want to see every symbolism and break everything down and understand the finite of what he was doing.
I definitely did.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the key fan of him. But I'm saying, but he don't have that pull with America or globally like a Michael Jackson or a Prince or a Beyonce or even a Dr. Dre or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or Snoop. He don't have that appeal. I'm sorry, but he doesn't. And there were a lot of people that, that were black were like, okay, but you know what I'm saying? We want to see what's he gonna do the Not Like Us song. We were gonna see what's he gonna do the 8 minor part of it, and that was cool. It was a decent performance. I'm gonna give it a C. I wouldn't give it a B or A. I give it a C. It did not keep my attention because there was a time before he got to the main thing. Samuel L. Jackson kept my attention, but there were songs that he was doing, bro, honest, that I did not know. I didn't understand what the fuck he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know the song.
But that's why I think him moving back and forth played against him. I get he was trying to do something new that literally,
but that ain't him.
Literally nobody at the Super Bowl have done. If you go back to the Super Bowls for folks that do span the field, they're spanning the field to one destination for the main stage.
But you have to be built for that. He's not.
He was built for
he was winded, bro, like you said.
But he was and that's the other part. He cleared the field and then came back and did it again.
But that's what I'm saying. You're not Steph Curry.
That's not you.
That's what I'm saying. That wasn't his thing. I'm not mad at his artistry. I'm not mad at what he intended or what he wanted, because I think it took time, and I'm proud of him for doing it. I think he missed the opportunity to open it up to other people, because he's not the artist to take on the whole show like that by himself, in my humble opinion. He just don't have the hits to do it, right? Just my humble opinion. I'm talking about.
I can't.
But I'm gonna say, entertaining wise, right? When you're doing the Super Bowl, bro, you got to have more than hits.
He got the hits. It's just it wasn't executed. He didn't play half of it. That's my other gripe.
This is what I'm saying.
He didn't play half of it.
When you see people and you have memorable performances, right? You got the hits plus you can entertain. He got the hits. He's not an entertainer. There's nothing he did that was entertaining. His music was what he is. You see what I'm saying? He's not an entertainer.
He's not.
He's a rapper. And like I said again, he is not the guy that do a whole show like that if you're not a Kendrick Lamar fan. And I'm not mad. I'm not downing him, but he's not the guy to headline that without other people who can entertain.
No, I'm not mad you separated it like that.
SZA entertained a hell of a lot more than he did. Right? She laid down, she sang, she did. People want to see that. People who like rapping love it. Walking back and forth, doing your thing, doing this that's cool for people who like it. But that's it, bro. You didn't dance, you didn't do anything memorable. You ain't do nothing that nobody else is gonna want to do tomorrow morning.
Now you did some memorable shit.
Y'all.
No, for memes. Like it's gonna be getting on.
Yeah, but I'm saying for memes and stuff like that. But
entertainment wise, that's what I'm saying. He did some memorable shit, but entertaining wise for general
that platform. Now, if he did that at a concert with Kendrick Lamar and SZA, and that knocked it out, he would have knocked it out the goddamn park. I think he missed the target for that audience for that stage.
Yeah, that audience was lost.
Yes.
And then what adds it even more, and we're gonna go ahead and get into the other half. What adds it up even more is the fact that the president was in the stadium.
Yeah.
You pick your punches, and I love this fact of Kendrick is consistent with how much he don't care. He is consistent with I'm finna do it how I planned it on or how I wanted to, regardless on who the hell is there.
Yeah.
And I give him credit and credence to that. But you gotta imagine if the president is in the building. You can imagine what the demographic was in that stadium, bro. That was not fooling with that like that. No more than the Chiefs could feel that type of vitriol than one Taylor Swift. Yo, bro, did you see? Or did you stay long enough to see Taylor Swift get booed? Yeah, man. They booed the mess out of her when they did because in events like these, especially in like the All-Star, like the Super Bowl, or like the finals and stuff like that. If it's celebrities in the building, they have something to do with a celebrity cam pan in through every last one of them expensive seats. They panned it over to Taylor Swift, and she was met with the biggest boos. Oh my goodness, they booed the mess out of her. Ooh. Now, Trump did make his tweet. I abbreviated for you. He did say, hey, man, we don't like Taylor Swift. The only one who, I think that just quoted.
Okay, but he don't like Taylor, but he don't like Taylor Swift, but he played her music without her permission. Okay.
I mean, he did.
You know what I'm saying? So
he did. You're right.
Again, bro, skip me with the bullshit. You do shit until somebody tell you can't do it no more. You take that shit, the motherfucker make it famous so you can't tell. You know what I'm saying? That's your MO. You use everybody's shit, right, to get people to come over to look at what you're doing until they tell you they can't do it no more. So again, people who roll with Trump, I ain't mad at you. That's what you do. But at the end of the day, please understand that this guy is nothing authentic about him. Honestly, he's the president of the United States. By being authentic, he will use, he will say things and do shit, and like he never did or never said it before. Snoop Dogg music, everybody's music he was using. Everybody's music they was using.
50 Cent, like
50 Cent, he was using people's music, right? And then he goes up because now they made him quit using it, right? Because he didn't ask for that permission. Now he want to say they trash.
But don't say.
Yeah, Beyonce. I mean, all of that. So people who are rolling with Trump, this is the only thing I'm gonna say, but I'm not gonna get political about it. I want everybody to move out the way, right? And let Trump, Elon Musk, and JD Vance do their thing. Please. Because in the next 4 years, I don't want him to say nobody got in the way, right? If it's good, if it's bad, if it's ugly. I want everything that's fucking being done, right? Move out the fucking way and let him do the fuck what he gonna do. Because at the end of the day, what the country gonna be for everybody, I want it to be a totality of what they did. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if we're in a great place, damn it, we gonna be good. And if we're in a fucking bad place, point the fingers at this guy and he don't get another 4 years. You see what I'm saying?
No, I'm with you. And plus, as much as a football fan, as much as I'm tired of seeing Taylor Swift up there, Taylor Swift didn't deserve that. But I get the sentiments. Sure.
Taylor Swift put herself in a situation with her man when she started dating because of who she was. Donald Trump went there, you know what I'm saying, because of what Mahomes boy and his mom and his girlfriend was saying about him, right?
Oh yeah, they Trumpers.
Yeah, they Trumpers, right?
That's crazy.
And so here's the thing about it, right? In a small way, I smile when they lost and he couldn't play because again, you're in that realm. These people supported you and you lost the goddamn game at the same time. And a guy that's black beat his ass, right? You know what I'm saying? So was he a DI hire? Did he go? You know what I'm saying? Was he qualified to do the job Saturday, Sunday at the Super Bowl? Not just that, was the black quarterback qualified to beat the half white breed? No, let's be honest. I like Mahomes. Y'all know I'm a Mahomes boy. But what I'm saying is,
no. I mean, you cooking.
What I'm saying, but Jalen, the 100% Jalen Black. You know what I'm saying? He whooped you. He beat the fuck out. They beat the fuck out you. Saquon Barkley running all over the fuck of y'all, right?
Hold on. Say. We gotta get to it. We gonna get to it.
Was he qualified to be running down over the white? I'm just saying,
Joe. We gonna get to it. Wait. You bleeding into it too deep,
man. I'm just saying bleeding into, but I'm just saying, bro. Come on now. Now, like I said, I could care less who won.
Before I go into the crust, because we can definitely get to that. There was a lot of folks that was showing support for that halftime show. Chris Brown being one, and one of Chris Brown's fans, one of Chris Brown's fans said, "We need him for a halftime show. If we got this, why didn't he become a choice?
Who,
We need
Chris?
Chris Brown.
Oh, fucking hell, Chris Brown would have performed.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
He would have performed.
That crap would have been, if it's anybody I know that can sing and probably rap down
And dance
100
and do-
feel,
Bro, like
look,
I said,
bro, he can backflip and do the same
I
thing.
told y'all, right? I said this before. Kendrick Lamar.
No, look,
was
I
not the
don't
kid.
want to use that to bag down on that.
No.
But
But I said this before. You know, I was saying this when he got the gig. I'm like, he need to bring in other people. I said that.
No. I got that point. But I'm
Yeah.
saying next year, I would really love to see Chris Brown. First off, get his flowers on that type of stage because y'all been ducking and dodging him for a long time, especially sponsors to that level. 2, because that would be fire. That would be fire. And globally, he already proved he can do that crap. He
He can
did a
entertain,
bigger
though.
venue just recently.
But Chris Brown knows how to entertain.
He did the
everybody.
biggest venue.
Yeah, but Chris Brown can entertain everybody. He can entertain those kids.
He got
Yes.
crossover records. He has
yes.
crossover records.
Yes, he can and he can entertain. That's the thing. You got to be able to entertain on the stage. You just can't have hits. You just can't have 5 Grammys and go out there and do
Oh,
this
no,
thing.
now he ain't just got these low 5 now. That's 22.
I mean,
got you.
but what I'm saying is 22, 300.
We got to talk nice now. I'm
Okay.
just saying.
He got 100 Grammys, but you can't have 100 Grammys and can't entertain.
No, you
You
could.
know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. At the end of the day, for that stage, right? What he does was not built for that stage.
No.
That's all I'm saying. For his audience, for his fans, he's phenomenal. But for what that
Crossover for folks that's
that-
usually drinking beer, mainly white.
Yeah.
No,
that was
he does
that
not
was
make
it, bro.
music for that.
And that's what I'm saying. And this is why I say he missed the door of opportunity to bring
crossover.
other people in to help them be okay with what he was about to do.
You know what's wild though? The ones I would think would have helped him do that would have been because he has records with Taylor Swift. That would have been a knockout the park. That would have been an easy layup. He has records with The Weeknd, but The Weeknd is unfortunately on tour, which would have been another knockout the park. You got records with both of them that reaches
Bruh,
a
him bringing-
white demographic.
That
Would have been huge.
Bruh,
So
him
that's why I'm
bringing
not
in-
mad at what you're
him
saying.
bringing in Wheezy, him bringing in
Nah,
Chris
nah,
Brown.
keep his sit Weezer ass down.
No, but I'm saying because of New Orleans. No, I know what you're saying, but just
he could have did Juvenile. No, no.
No, just having him up like he did with Serena Williams. Just an appearance, bro. He don't have to do a set. Have him appear, say a few words, do his little thing, and get out.
Or
That's
intro
all,
out.
That's
Oh,
all.
good
That's
point.
all I'm saying.
Good point. Good
with,
point.
With that stage, if he would have had people just appear like he did with Samuel Jackson and Serena Williams, the show would have been better.
I'm with you.
He did it the Kendrick Lamar way, which worked for his audience.
And that don't work for everybody. So
Yeah.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not here to defend that halftime show. You rated it a little higher than I did. But I mean, I'm also my rating for the demographic. Me personally, I know it's gonna cater to
The
me.
message
I'm
wise afterwards, like I said, okay. Entertainment portion of it wise, bro, I can't give it to him.
No, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
I ain't mad at that. Now, lastly, gotta go ahead and get into the sports because I'm geeky, but I'm also very jockey. Okay, both of which I'm very passionate about. So I got to get into this.
Okay,
because this was crazy. Hold on, let me make sure the theme music got on. They ain't want to play behind. But I gotta get to this. This was crazy. This is the weirdest Super Bowl I ever seen.
What's that?
Hold on. Yo, that was the most one-sided BS I have ever watched for a football game.
It was boring.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
It's one thing to have a halftime show. At least keep folks for the game. That was over by halftime.
Yep.
Bro, what the my music hat is off. I'm telling you right now, my sports hat is on. Big dog, I get it. they was the villains. Kermit the Frog didn't want, you know what I mean? However you felt about it, the voodoo, how they got to the, they clearly as a team looked outmatched.
Yes.
As a freaking team. And this is one of the few times I've ever seen Andy Reid get out coached.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? Literally, me and my cousin was watching the game. We was like, bro, after this halftime show, I ain't even finna watch this crap no more. Why?
I didn't watch it.
Bro, this was terrible. Now, again, I do want to give credence. He earned it. He definitely earned it. It was him because they kept giving it to him for it to be the game. Shout out to freaking Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts dogged y'all out. DEI for real. Like, buddy dogged y'all out. I'm not a big Hurts fan, but I don't root against him because his story is crazy.
Phenomenal, yeah. He's a Super Bowl champion now.
You want to show somebody how to prove you wrong,
and he's a Super Bowl champion now.
And he a Super Bowl champion now.
Yeah.
That one with Vic and Donovan McNabb picture is aging like fine freaking wine.
He's a Super Bowl champion now,
buddy. So I do, before I get in with the vitriol on the Chiefs, I want to make it known Buddy earned it. Yeah. It wasn't even Saquon. I thought it was going to be Saquon. If you need to give anybody the MVP, it was him, and it's that offensive line and defensive line. Especially, but you can't give everybody a chirping on the defensive line or the offensive line. So you got to just go ahead and give it to
J-Dog. I gotta give
you got to give it to Jalen Hurts.
You know, Jalen Hurts did it at Alabama. He did it at Oklahoma. Then he came to the Eagles.
And he doing it though.
He lost and came back and he won. So again,
this make up for that loss. This make up for that loss. Because if you go back to that freaking skull, they was fighting for their life.
Now what you want to see is, okay, Mahomes and him go back and forth at it again because now they 1-1. You know, I want to see it again.
I do want to see
run it back.
This is the first
run it back.
You mentioned a good point. This is the first person since Tom Brady to actually beat him on a big stage.
Yeah.
Do you know how freaking huge that is?
No, he whooped his ass. It wasn't no barely they won. They whooped their ass from jump to the end. Hey, he was whooping his ass in halftime when Kendrick Lamar was on stage. Bro. He was beating his ass during halftime.
Bro, when I kept hearing the skull come in, I was like, bro, they might as well sit him down like it's college.
Yeah.
Run the back up, bro.
Bro, they scored 40 points in the Super Bowl on the Chiefs. 40. They dropped 40.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The Chiefs barely got to 20.
That's crazy.
Mahomes throwing interceptions and everything.
That and that was the other part. Me and my cousin, we was like, what is he doing? I have never seen Patrick Mahomes throw like that.
Bro, they put pressure on that ass. He got nervous. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I do want to say, if it's anybody that need an MVP for the worst thing ever, that Chiefs offensive line, y'all got to reboot this.
Palms got sweated, butt cheeks got tight, and they were making all kind of mistakes.
Boy, they punked the mess out of y'all.
What?
They punked the mess out of them.
What?
I ain't never seen an offensive line get done like that. Not even in college.
Bro,
not even in college.
But they ramped it up the whole, and they stayed with it for 4 quarters. They ain't even play with it.
They did.
They ain't play with it.
Hold on, Joe. Do you realize they ran back up?
Conditioning, bro. They were with their ass on 4 quarters. They bring the pressure 4 quarters.
Hold on, and they didn't even have to run the blitz. It was just 4. Folks, and they ran the backup. That's the only reason y'all got points, because they kept rotating the backup. Dude, that's how bad y'all got.
But hold on, it wasn't even that. They receivers were dropping passes. They were so nervous.
Travis Kelce didn't catch. DeAndre Hopkins went a whole freaking year without a drop. You get to the Chiefs on the Super Bowl, you can't catch a pass.
Not one. Wasn't y'all night.
Bro. I look, man. The Chiefs as a whole. This don't just go to Pat Mahomes. I do want to make that very.
I went.
This don't just go to Pat Mahomes.
No. But I went.
That's that team.
Yeah, the whole team. They took a shit. Everybody took a shit that day, bro. It started with Mahomes. He couldn't lead his team. He couldn't grab him up, right? And when he took a shit, everybody else took one too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else took a shit, bro. And I rooted for the Chiefs. I wanted to see a 3-peat, but I said this before.
I wouldn't mind that. I
said seeing them get a 3-peat would have been cool, but I'm not mad that Jalen won, because I said he's an Alabama alumni. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? And DEI, you know what I'm saying? Go do your thing, DEI.
Stop it.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, well,
Stop
I want to ask our president. I want to ask JD Vance and Elon Musk, was he qualified to beat the Chiefs' ass? I think so.
Yeah, I mean, look very qualified, overly qualified.
I want to know that they gonna fire everybody because you know what I'm saying?
No, get him out of here.
Because I'm saying, but he was qualified to do the job as a quarterback, right? Because you know, a lot of times when you get the position in the high ranking position because you're a certain ethnicity or a certain gender, you're not qualified.
Yeah. He had an edge because he was black, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think they gave him the job because you know what I'm saying. He got hired on as the Eagles quarterback because he was a black.
Hey, you know how they used to view black quarterbacks back in the day. I don't know if he could process for real. There might be a DEI.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Might be a DEI. You might be right.
He got hired
black
because
quarterbacks can't process right.
He got hired because of the Rooney Rule. Because you know if he would have lost.
Oh, good point. Good point.
You know if he would have lost.
Good point.
You know if he would have lost. That's the first thing everybody been hollering. That damn Rooney Rule. He wasn't even qualified. If they only got beat by 40. You know he was saying, see, he wasn't even qualified. That's why they need to take the Rooney Rule out the NFL. You know they would have been saying this already now.
Executive order.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They've been trying to take it out. Okay, so now I'm thinking, hey, do the Rooney Rule work? But it's actually for the coaches, but you know.
Look, we stupid. Anyway, man.
Hey, Jay.
That was
I said what I said. I said what the hell I said because at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts beat the shit out of my Chiefs.
He did them dirty.
Go Jalen. Go Jalen.
He did them dirty. And, hold on. And shout out to Jordan. The Jordan commercial with Jalen Hurts. They said love hurts in the background.
Yeah.
That was dope. That's a dope commercial. I was like, all right. GQ.
But this is what I would give Mahomes. I give Mahomes, right? Take the political part out of it. He was a gracious loser.
Oh no, he gave it up.
He said that he said it started with me, ended with me. This loss was my fault. It's going to hurt for a long time. So as a football sports fan for the NFL and for how he played and how he lost and how he accepted the loss, man, shout out to Patrick Mahomes and the team. Him and the Reed and everybody else, they gave kudos. They didn't put no politics into the shit. They gave kudos for what it was. So the Kansas City Chiefs organization, they're a class act, bro. Real talk. All jokes aside, I appreciate the way they lost. You know what I'm saying? When they win, they win. But when they lost, they gave it up and said, hey, we lost to a better team tonight.
Now I also say they ain't have too much to be mad about. Like it was too much the other way. Y'all just gave up. But you're right. They did acknowledge they lost. They did do the sportsman-like thing. And I think
it was an honest assessment. Like, you know what I'm saying? It started with me. I did this, and he pointed out the things that he did wrong. It wasn't just, let me kiss your ass and just say what need to be said.
Oh, he ain't forced off the blame. Oh no, they wasn't blocking for me. And
no. He took full responsibility when I listened to him in the press conference and listened to a little bit of it. I'm like, okay, at least he's taking responsibility, and that's going to make you better. Because again, the 3-peat would have been nice, but it just goes on to show you, just because you get there, that don't mean that you can win when you get there, right? The other team, they deserve to be there just like your ass. This was a rematch of last year. This time you got your ass beat.
But see, that's the way to lose the right way. Because you pay respect to the folks, even though they blew you out. You pay respect to it. It gives more credence to when you win.
Yeah. I mean, it
gives more credence to that.
It makes you like him more and that team even more because, like I said, they did it with dignity and pride. You know what I mean? So, shout out to the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? But you did get mollywopped.
Yeah.
In all phases of that goddamn game, offense, defense. You got out coach. You got everything.
Yeah. I got mollywopped. Now, that has been the entertainment news of today. I told y'all it's going to be pretty short. It ain't nothing happening else. So, shout out to that. If you enjoyed it, make sure you do hit the likes in the chat. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon. Make sure you do all of that. And make sure you comment. Let us know how you feel about the show. That's all on my end.
All right. Y'all welcome into just 41 minutes after the hour on the Messy Monday right here on the Joe Lockett Show. What you've been seeing all day, a lot is what's going on between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and everybody wondering like what Drake is going to do. And I think Weezy was supposed to be dropping an album yesterday.
No, he's dropping that on this Friday.
Okay, but he kind of I think he teased it. I think Drake is coming out with some new music here.
Can't wait.
We're gonna see what that looks like.
I can't wait.
But I'm gonna say like this here. I think honestly, Drake is dead. I don't think nothing he can do at this point is going to resurrect resonate his popularity where it was. I don't see it.
I
I mean, y'all let me know in the chat, but I think right
don't
now
think he gone. I don't think he gone.
I don't think he's gone, but I don't think he's going to be able to resonate what he was to people because of the way he reacted with this. Now,
People fickle though, Joe. People fickle.
I think people are fickle, but I just think for as his music, I think he was exposed myself personally. That's just me.
He was. He definitely was.
I want to see now where does Kendrick go after this? Because the highs of high, right? Now, can you do it without snatching something from somebody else and go out there and do it by yourself?
That's my biggest.
So now I want to
question.
see, are you really that artist that you say that everybody say that you are? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to create something? Because it's tough to come off of Not Like Us and come out there and do something, you know what I'm saying? A thriller. I don't know if he got that. I don't know. I'm not saying that he can't.
I mean, he got 2 thrillers already made.
I'm saying now
he got 2 thrillers already made.
But there was no song bigger than this. Not Like Us.
No.
Okay.
Not,
his biggest song forever he've ever done was Not Like Us.
Not Like Us.
So that's what put him on the map. So again, what does this look like for him now after this? Is he going to be that one and done and just go back to creating good music? Or can he put out, we don't expect you to do a Not Like Us, but what is that going to look like after that?
This is what I hope. There's 2 things. Either he take that pop angle and he start gleaming out of hip hop and start expanding genres, or you do what you've been doing and leave the floor open. This is why I say leave the floor open. As much as I love Kendrick, he is not Drake.
No.
Nowhere freaking near.
And vice versa.
I think for the genre, it would do better if he's not the face. I think for the greats, you have them be placed in the greats. And you leave it up to whoever's going to come behind or whoever's going to set the new tone. I do not think he is going to be the one to set the new tone. A little bit because of what you said with Mass Appeal. Another part is because he's still going to always be tied in with Drake.
Yeah.
Nothing them 2 is going to drop. You're not going to read in and feel like they throwing shots, which is why I get kind of fed up with some music lovers when they be like, oh, well, he wasn't this and this, or that was a shot to it. Anything they rap is going to sound like it's a tie to the other person. They are forever Biggie and Pac. Biggie and Pac.
And now, when I watched that performance, man, and this is where I do fault Kendrick, right? When I watched the performance, he didn't make SZA better.
SZA was also not out there outside of one set.
But what I'm saying is, when you do stuff and you're the guy doing that performance.
And what do you mean by make her better? What you would have liked?
Honestly, what I would have liked was him to put something together with other people that people will want to go buy. Some kind of collab, some kind of, mixed whatever with someone else. So people can go out there and follow or buy them together. Or something coming up where they can do a collab together. They do a little.
They got that,
but I didn't. I'm just saying as a fan from my novice preview, right? Point of view. For the fan, y'all see it. Y'all gonna buy.
No, they got something coming up.
No, but I'm saying on that stage for a fan, y'all know about it.
Yeah.
For me, I don't.
So it didn't seem like it was enough of anybody
else. For me,
too much of him.
For me. Like I said, for me, who don't know, who don't follow him, who's not a fan of watching everything that he does, I was not going to go out and, you see what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, I'm not, if I didn't know who she was, I wasn't going to go out there, right? It like, SZA, do your thing, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? So it's just a promotion of it. It was, the thing was, he played into, and I'm with Charlamagne when he said this, he played to me too much into that other stuff and missed the opportunity on the big stuff. That's just my humble opinion when I saw it. And I wasn't knowing, I didn't know how to articulate it, but Charlamagne did say it the best, right?
Yeah,
he played
I'm not mad at that.
He played into this too much when you're on a whole stage where you could have did so much more, right? Because everybody already knew you won, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was a done deal. Once you did that song and said A minor, that's game over for that.
Yeah, and this is what I will say as a fan, though.
Yeah,
y'all played this out like humble. I am on a Not Like Us break. I'm ready for different music. I know he did perform the teaser that he did for the album that he dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear that song. I'm on to some different music right now. Not Like Us had a legendary run. I want to keep it at the run because if you do any more outside of this, it's going to mess up the integrity of the song.
Anything after the Super Bowl, we're tired of it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I can get listeners fatigue from that. I got the purpose of why I was getting outplayed all before the Super Bowl. Now that the Super Bowl done,
let it go.
We gotta let this go. We gotta let this go. Because I, as a fan of his, I'm getting tired of folks keep tying them together. I want to hear some new music from Drake, and I want to hear some new music from Kendrick. I, as a fan of them, and I, like I said, I'm always gonna understand the folks that can't not relate them two together. Right. But as a fan of both of them, I am looking forward to their newest drops that don't have nothing to do with them no more. Exactly. That's what I'm looking forward to.
We'll see. Hey guys, it's 49 minutes after the hour. You're locked into your favorite eating right, the Joe Lockett Show. You hanging out with your favorite uncle and nephew. Bringing you entertainment news. What happened with the Super Bowl? You know what's going on with politics. Things are changing, right? And I'm not gonna get deep into it, but I think I want to keep everybody aware and positive about where life is right now. Don't let what you see on TV, every breaking news story, every Facebook or reel or TikTok or YouTube or story that you see get you depressed, right? Make sure that you understand that this is a phase, this is a time that we're going through. We've been through this before with Trump. Now he just got a different agenda and a different plan of how he's going to do it. Find your crease within everything that he's doing, and then plot your path for you and your family. We're going to be okay. There are some people going to suffer through this. It may be you, it may be me, right? But we're going to find other ways to survive along with what he's done. Because one thing I always say to the American people is that God has never dropped me off to make me fail, right? So we're going to be okay with whatever's going on. Don't be scared or don't do the fear mongering and going out there and talking about what he's doing. This is the time I would say, nephew, real talk for everybody that's dealing in the political realm. It's time to support, activate, and do what we need to do. We're not in the 60s anymore. We have a hell of a lot more control and power to make sure that we're going to be okay than we did in the 60s.
I also think y'all gotta consume some different mediums, bro.
Yeah.
Don't politic yourself. That's why I had to literally talk with my grandma about. Which is crazy you mentioned this. There's other stuff outside of seeing the news, and I'm really catering this towards the older crowd.
Yeah.
There is so much other stuff you can get into to help get outside of the monotony. So you ain't got to be super duper focused in. Don't be out of touch.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll remind the younger crowd, because there's a lot of us that will be out of touch and just going to the wind. No, don't be out of touch, but also, bro, handle your mental, bro. I can't sit there and watch that without being upset, especially if you know what this is going to affect and how it's going to affect you.
But here's the thing that people got to understand, right? No matter what they say, your dollar, your spending power will always change people's minds. So no matter what they're doing in the White House, when we say we ain't fucking with you no more, that's what we need to go ahead and do and band together, right? And we need to go ahead and start supporting the people that doing what and got things set up. So what I'm telling the people of ethnicities and women, get your shit together. So when these main corporations want to roll in one direction, we come in your way. We're going to spend our money with you, and they're going to capitulate to what we need because they still need us. The government ain't going to give them no fucking money daily. You see what I'm saying? They need us to spend with them. At the end of the day, they still need us to spend. You can put a robot in my place, you can put a computer chip in my place, but none of that shit ain't gonna spend no money with you to help your business be profitable. That's what human beings do. And so, what I tell everybody, right? If you're a female or you're of a different ethnicity, right? Get your shit together, right? Because when they fuck up, it's not if, it's when they fuck up, right? We coming to spend our money with you until they do what they need to go do. And once you take away your spending power, guess what? Everybody changes their tune. So again, don't let what's going on outside interfere with what you got to go do. Because now, because of the internet, because of things that we can do ourselves, we can support each other. What they're saying is, if you don't do what we need, we're not going to give you the government money. Okay, just say damn the government money then. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. Cool. I got you. If you don't want to give us the government money, we're going to go do it ourselves at the end of the day. Because like I said, there's only a certain amount of things to a certain point that the government is going to be able to stop doing for the American people. Because regardless of what anybody wants to think about or say with this country, right? The president, the vice president, Elon Musk, and everybody else work for the American people. We don't work for you, sir. We're your boss. You're elected by the American people. And once the American people see that you're not doing or feel you're not doing your job, you can get fired by the American people. Don't nobody ever forget that. Don't give this guy so much goddamn power. You put him, I didn't vote for him, but y'all put him in power and he can be taken out of power just as quickly at the end of the day if he's doing something that we see that's not going to be in the best interest of the American people, right? So understand, he's hired and fired by the American people. And so we have to see how all is going to look at it. Like I said, a broke clock is right twice a day. Some of the stuff I see the president doing, I'm like, okay, I can see that. I can see, you know, what that needed to be done. And there are some things I'm like, well, what the fuck is he doing? And oh shit, well, that may not turn out good. Oh Lord, that may affect me. Some things he done already has affected me. Some stuff has taken money completely out of my pocket because of what he's done, right? It has taken a whole paycheck out of my pocket now because of something he's done. I got to roll with that. Because he was elected the president of the United States. That is what it is. My message to everybody is don't get too up and don't get too down, but just understand, do the understanding of we hired the president and we can fire the president of the United States, right? He's not the last, he's not the end all be all to everything in this country for the rest of our lives, right? I'm 54 years old. He ain't gonna be the president until I'm 60. You know, we got 4 years of it, right? And the next woman or guy may be better or worse. Who knows? So let's see what he's gonna do and act accordingly.
And find some stuff you enjoy, bro. Like I know we, you know what I mean, joked on it earlier, but like as well as I can do this, you can find something that can get your head out of the drill and the monotony that come with that type of pressure. Bro, it's a lot more other stuff out here.
Oh yeah,
I like
find a hobby.
Yeah, find a hobby, bro. I'm politicked out only to the point of y'all picked it. Yeah. At this point, I don't care. I don't care about nobody's gripe. I can care less about the plight. I understand it, but at the same time, it wasn't enough to stop it. At this point, do what you can. Move the fuck on.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I'm good where I am, right? I found a way to survive under each and every president in this country. Right. And when it was in the 60s, guess what happened, nephew? People found a way to survive under those presidents too, right?
Well,
in the 50s, the people found a way to survive under those presidents too, which got us here. So I'm not looking at doom and gloom, and I'm looking at we're in a way better position than we were back in those days. Men, women, different ethnicities, and everything, right?
70s.
So, huh?
You 70s.
Yeah, I'm 70s, yeah. But I'm saying right now where we are, we're in a way better position now as American citizens to make different choices. And there's a lot more wealth and a lot more money going around, a lot more opportunities, and a lot of different ways to do stuff that you don't have to just capitulate to one way. If somebody take it away from you, that you're doomed, then you're damned if you don't. If we band together and we stick together, we got enough money in the Black community, Hispanic community, and the woman community, bro, to move and do things and make them capitulate to what we're doing. Because again, once the American people stop moving, America is fucked. He talking about if you don't put money into the if people don't do certain things, America gonna stop. If the American people stop moving, you don't have a job. Think about that.
Good point.
If the American people stop moving, if everybody in America say, I'm not doing nothing today, who you managing, bro?
I guess it's coworkers. I don't know.
No. If we as American people say fuck you, right? Everybody say fuck you, who you the president of?
Nobody.
Think about that. Real talk. You want to say power? Those people don't have power over anybody if we stop moving. The only way they have power is if they keep us divided and keep us talking and we stay and we continue to move in one direction or the other. That's when you got power. But when they get to a point, everybody say, okay, enough is enough, you're out of a job, buddy. So again, let this thing play itself out and see where it goes. Because one thing I know about the American people and the humans, I saw it happen at 9/11. When everybody is hit with the same shit, right? And we need to help each other, guess what we're going to do? We don't give a damn about anybody else. And if they push it to that point where it's hurting too many folks, no matter how much they like you, your fan base will turn on you too if it's hurting their bottom line and their home and their kids and everything is going to go on. It's going to take a minute for them to feel it, but when they truly feel it and see that you don't care, you're not going to be able to do anything about it, and you're going to be out of a job because, again, the government is not for, it's for the people, by the people. Period. That's what the government has always existed upon, right? This is not, a kingship or a queenship. So at the end of the day, we'll be fine. All right, guys. It's 58 minutes after hour. You guys are locked into your favorite evening ride. What you doing for Valentine's Day, big dog?
Being single. Probably working.
Well,
no. You
don't have anybody that's suspecting or thinking they want to get something from you?
Hell no.
Not even the girl that you hung out with for anime weekend? Y'all ain't like that?
No, that's my own girl. She with a friend of mine.
Oh, so she dating somebody?
Yeah. She dating a homeboy of mine.
Oh, so you kept it safe.
That ain't my girl.
So you kept it safe. You kept it safe.
Yeah.
So are you keeping it safe on purpose?
Yes.
Are you not dating on purpose right now?
Yes.
Why?
Because I ain't got the bread to justify investing into somebody right now. Hell no. Well, I'll waste my time. Yeah, you know what's crazy? I seen a post from a lady and she said, "Oh,
happy Monday."
So broke dudes ain't dating women nowadays?
No.
So that's what we doing now? Like that was a problem. Even though y'all say broke boys don't deserve no. Come on now. No, I'm not. No. Now I'm not investing in anybody right now if it's not me. If it's not me, if it's not my business, maybe some family members. Hell no, I can't even justify having that as a write-off.
I look at women now. If you're single, right, and you're a baddie, take yourself out. Seriously, right? If you all of that, and because you always say, people always say, I don't need a man, right? So if you all of that, right?
My Lord. I knew you was going with some BS.
No, if you that woman, right, and you don't need a man, and nobody fits your bill, right? Stay your ass at home and take yourself out.
You know, that's not what they meant.
But that's what they're gonna boil down to.
That's not what they meant.
It ain't what they meant, but that's what it's gonna boil down to. That's what it's gonna boil down to. Because again, when you're looking at Valentine's Day, right? I think Valentine's Day is for people, and like you said, I think it's an investment, right? So Valentine's Day, if you're not willing to invest going out that day and spending an enormous amount of money on a female that you ain't gonna get them but a small portion or something, got to stand in long lines, right?
Look, I take this from me. I know for the big high rollers, and I know this chump change for you. This chump change for you, Joe. But I remember Valentine's Day, I spent at least $500 in a day. And that had me the most incomplete and unhappy I have ever been.
I'm gonna be honest,
I will never recreate
the most
that.
I spent on Valentine's Day, bro, has been probably about $350, $380. I've never spent $500 on Valentine's Day. Yeah, I know.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've never spent 300,
Man.
500. What you doing for 500?
Because I set up for the date. She wanted to go to a nice restaurant, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't like the regular restaurants we go to.
Okay.
That alone is going to be about probably 250.
Yeah.
Maybe 3, depending on if she wants dessert or if them drinks really start drinking.
Yeah.
So that hit me up to that. Then had to get a gift. Now I wasn't with a girl that wasn't going to treat. Valentine's Day.
The dinner was the gift. The fuck?
The dinner was the gift.
Yes. If you spend $250, bro, what the fuck you buying a gift for? Your wife get gifts for Valentine's Day. A date don't get no goddamn gift and a Valentine's Day dinner, bro. Hell no.
She do if she getting you a gift. She do if she getting you a gift. They ain't not that.
She ain't
I will say, to her point, it ain't the same.
But she buying you a gift for the gift that you finna spend on that goddamn dinner.
No, the dinner is for us.
No, the dinner is $250, $300.
No, I'm with you. Don't think that my response is against you.
What the fuck am I gonna buy you a gift for? Plus, bring you to dinner. And now, like I said, the wifey, yeah, she can get a gift, but the girl, oh no, you didn't get
so
a gift.
I in the gift. Now she got me a watch. I still keep to this day. Shout out to you. I love that watch. She got me a Fossil watch. Now with me, I got her. I think it was a necklace and one of the promise rings, and then the size wasn't off, so she had to take that one back.
Okay.
What else did I get? And then I got her chocolates and roses because she liked flowers.
Mm-hmm.
The roses and flowers was at least about 50 to 75.
Yeah.
And then depending on how you want your bouquet, I wasn't with the whole boss. I did wrap it up in some paper and hand it over with that bell. That bell that was at least $20 itself.
Yeah.
So that's 100 right there. I'm already at 4. So yeah, it climbed up. It climbed up. It probably wasn't 5 on the mat,
but it was close.
But it was I mean, you probably $15, $25 off.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. So that's what all it equal to. Now she enjoyed it, which I was happy for. Don't want to make it seem like I wasn't happy because I invested into it.
Yeah.
But I know me at the end of the day was looking back at all that money like, damn.
Well, I would say this,
like,
bro.
God, dog.
Honestly, if I ever look back at a date and I say all that money, she ain't worth it. If I ever have to say all that money, because anytime I've ever spent a significant amount of money on a woman, right, and and she was worth it, I didn't care about the money. But if I look at it and I look at the price tag of it, right, you ain't worth you weren't worth that money that I spent. I'll never do it again.
Now I won't say that she wasn't worth it.
You're right, Erica.
But that end of the day, we did have an argument, so that probably moved it up to why it wasn't worth it, or why I spent almost $500. I'm gonna get an argument at the end of the night. But I'm with you. If I got to think about it, like I said, I ain't gonna ever do that again. And you ain't getting that from me right now.
I don't mind spending, because money does not matter if I love and care about you. It really doesn't. I don't care about the amount, because you deserve everything that I'm about to do. Like you said, it's an investment. But if we just started dating, or I don't really know if I like you like that, and we are dating, right? You're probably not going to get a whole lot from me. You're not. And if that's going to make you break up with me, that's going to tell me a lot about you. You see what I'm saying?
Wait, but if y'all exclusive, I mean, that's different, right?
No. If we just got together and we exclusive, bro, but I don't really know you, I am not going all balls, because I have nowhere to go after that. I got to go up next year, right? If I'm with you and we're exclusive and you know what I am about and what we're doing, it shouldn't be about the price tag. I'm going to make sure you're good, but it shouldn't be about how much I have to spend to make you happy on that day. I'm going to do it, but you know what I'm saying? Let that shit build up, right? If we talk about with school, we're going to build something together. Let it build up to something where when I do it, it really means something significant. You see what I'm saying?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Because I don't want to, if she do watch this, I don't want no type of problem. Because she be watching through my stuff sometimes. I don't want to make it seem like she wasn't grateful or that was a demand. It wasn't.
You did it because you wanted to, yeah.
Yeah, I did it because I wanted to. Plus, it was also something that she always wanted.
Yeah.
She wanted somebody to invest or to chip in so it can feel like it's her day.
Yeah.
She didn't really have that. So I did go into it on purpose doing that for one, and for two, how I felt at the end of the night was now separate from the treat that I did give her.
Yeah.
So I do want
Yeah, and I spent little money and I spent a lot of money on women, bro. And there's money I regret, and there's one times I wish I would have spent more on certain females.
Yeah.
Right. So again, for me, it's never about the amount of money, it's who I'm spending the money on. Like you said, right now, when I look at it, a woman is an investment. Damn, the date, you're an investment. Do I want to invest in a date in you?
Exactly.
No, seriously. Do I want to invest in a date to be with you? Because anytime I look at it, right, that if I'm spending, I'm investing something that I can never get back, my money or my time. And are you worth it? Right. And some women are not worth my money nor my time. Right.
Yeah, I hate that.
No,
I'm with you. No. I'm with you.
I'm not
I got your
worth
back.
some women time. I'm not to them. And I'm fine with that. But understand, you're not worth my money or my time. And I'm not going to put my money and my time into you if I don't feel that you're worth it. Find a dude that's, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm probably not most people's cup of tea, which is fucking fine with me, right? But understand, if I look at you and say, well, you're not my cup of tea, or I back out, or I'm no longer with you, or whatever, I saw something like, I'm like, nah, I'm good, right? I'm not going to put my energy into time into something that I see that I'm not interested in, right? I mean, that is what it is. D said, I thought I don't look at money spent. It's the thought. I agree. We do something for Valentine's Day, but it's not a big deal to me. Our time is valuable too. Yeah, your time is valuable, but I think a woman's time is valuable, and I think a woman should never spend her time with me if she feels that I'm not worth her investing her time into me.
Yeah,
she shouldn't. Don't answer my phone call. Don't answer my text message. Don't go out to dinner with me. Don't go out to a coffee with me if you feel that your time is valuable and I'm not worth it. Because I'm not going to do the same for you.
Now, I do want to say now, this was around the time where they was going for Valentine's weekend. That you remember that was a thing where everybody kept going on, hey, it's Valentine's weekend, Valentine. And you had to do something for the whole weekend if it fell on the Friday. Oh my God. I remember that crap. That Saturday was a weird Saturday.
Well, for me, I think, again, Valentine's Day is meant to be spent with somebody that you care about, right? And so if you're dating somebody and y'all exclusive, right? She knows your status. She does. And you know her status. You shouldn't expect no more out of your man than what he can actually give. Honestly. Women should take the pressure off a man and say, baby, you know what I'm saying? Don't do this because it's only one day. You see what I'm saying? Not because he wanted to go do it and put himself in debt for you. If you care about your mate, you care about your relationship, knowing that this man is going to sacrifice himself just for you. Some women allow you to go into debt for them because, well, he loves me. How smart is that? No, seriously. But seriously, think about it, right? You allow a man, well, he wanted to go do it for me, right? How much do you love and care about your man that you know that he really ain't got it like that, but you allow him to do that so you can feel good for that one day, that 24 hours? I don't want you in my life. When you know that wherever my job situation is, or my situation with my kids, whatever the fuck I got going on, right? You know this, right? But you would expect me to do something. You would take it and you wouldn't say, hey, honey, you don't need to go do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're not trying to build a future for me. You're in it for what's in it for you for that day, right? So this is not about us. This is all about you. And I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna look at you a certain kind of way, and that for me will look at you like, okay, we dating. Do I really want to marry your ass, right? Because if we broke and it's your birthday or it's Valentine's Day, you're gonna expect me to go out there and get a part-time job just to make your ass happy, right? What the fuck am I do that shit for? Why would I want to be with a woman like that in my life when you're not taking into consideration? This is where we are. This is what we have. This is all we can do, and you should be happy because I'm doing this because it's me, right? So I think a lot of times, right, fellas, you got to be careful about who the hell you're trying to impress and why. Do a woman deserve it? Yes, if you can afford it. If you got it like that, do it. But if you don't got it like that, bro, do what you can. And if she don't like it, let her go be with somebody else. Don't go out there and put yourself in you spending $300 or $400 on a damn dinner, that right? And your goddamn paycheck is only $800 a week. You really ain't got it like that, and you got bills that you got to go pay, right? You ain't got it like that. If you in debt and and this Valentine's Day, you may not be able to take your girl to that expensive dinner, right? She gonna have to go to the dinner that you can afford, but at least she's affording. At least y'all are living a life that y'all can afford, not something that she think that you have. You know too, you're grown. Yes, we're grown. Do what you can afford. I'll do things for you all year long. Relax. Yeah, and I agree with that. I just think sometimes we get so infatuated with a day when it comes to Valentine's Day, Christmas, birthdays, and things of that nature, that what's really important in a relationship, nephew? Am I important? Because Valentine's Day, I think, should be for the couple. Yeah, I should make you happy, but I think if I'm going to spend a Valentine's Day with a young lady, bro, I want to spend Valentine's Day where we're both having fun. I enjoy spending my money on you. I'm not begrudging or, I'm saying, I'm looking like, damn, I got to spend this money to make you happy. If I ever feel like I got to spend money to make your ass happy, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out.
I'm with you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to deal with nobody where I got to entertain you in the relationship.
Yeah,
and it's not us having fun together.
Yeah,
like I won't put myself in the predicament where we're not matching on something that we can correlate on our own.
Yeah, Valentine's Day should be for us. It shouldn't be where I'm just doing for you, right? It's just all about Valentine's Day. It has to be about you. Yes, as a man, and I'm your man, there's things that I'm supposed to and I will do, but it should be for us. Like I said, like a woman expect no excuses from me, I expect no goddamn excuses from you on your part. None, bro, none. No, whatever that day's supposed to bring for you, damn it, it's supposed to bring for me too. And if I'm not happy on that day, why the hell are we doing this?
You know what's crazy?
This
is another reason why I don't do nothing on Valentine's Day.
What's up?
I suck at being romantic. I suck at romance.
Why is that?
Oh my God, I am terrible at romance.
Why is that, sir?
Because I don't want to say romantic stuff give me the ick. It don't. It's just when I convey romantically things is so dry.
So why are you?
I'm not into romance.
So why are you in relationships then? Hey, HR babe.
You supposed to be in a relationship in romance?
Yeah.
Hold on. Yes, you're supposed to romance your girl in a relationship.
Yeah.
But my thing is when we're being it's one thing to romance your girl and it's another thing to move romantically. I'm not the one to move romantically. I try where I can to be romantic, but the romance part is very out of touch. I don't have it in
so
my body.
So as a woman, what's in it? I mean, if you're romantically out of touch,
I'm romantic more on accident than I am on purpose.
Okay, so again, so that you would be a tough person for a woman to date because I can like you, but if you don't know how to show me that you like me and spin it and make me feel
showing that you like is not the same as romance, though, Joe.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about that.
No, it's not. I can show that I like you, but how I romance you, like the pretty things, or to like what you would say with the spontaneous flowers or gifts of affection, I gotta really feel you out to do that. I'm not the guy where I'd be like, how do I describe it?
I have no idea.
To differentiate from intention and being romantically, I have no idea how I'm gonna be able to describe it. All I know is on that point, when I try to be romantic, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And if I even do it successfully, it's not with no emotion for me. I have no feeling towards it.
I think when it comes to being romantic, I think romantic is you just being who you are to that person because you love and care about them. It's not a certain thing that you need to do, right? Because I think if you feel in your heart that you love this person or you care about them, right, you're going to do nice things. You're going to want to do nice things. That becomes who you are.
Yeah.
So that's how you move romantically.
Okay. Well, if you say it like that, I don't look at that as romance.
But that's romance, though, because that's why they fell in love with you. A woman falls in love with you for who you are and the way you make them feel, the way you move.
Okay. if we're saying that, I don't want to mix it in. Then I can
Hey,
show
Sandra.
that I love or have love for you. The romantic part would be what you look as in Valentine's Day, or what you would look as in those romance novels, or
But
those
I'm a beg to disagree.
dating flicks
But-
and
but-
stuff like
but
that.
I'm a beg-
That part I can't do.
But that part you did do, because you just told us a few minutes ago you spent $500, right? You bought the thing, you did other stuff, and you did it well. So, like I said, you did what you felt because you cared about her. It wasn't like you had to move really different. You know what I'm saying?
But me doing what I feel like I cared about, I didn't look
Hey,
at
Sandra.
romantically.
Okay, you may not look at it what you look at romantic, but she fell in love with you because she felt romantic about what you did.
So you would call that the same thing?
Yes. What you feel is romance don't mean a damn thing. It's what she feel that's romantically that she can get from you, and she liked the way you gave it.
Okay.
Right? You may want to do something different, or you may want to be, Romeo or Suave Bolo.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
see,
saying?
that's what I'm thinking
But-
about
but
when
that's
I'm
what-
thinking about romance.
But that ain't you. That ain't what she didn't fall in love with that guy. She fell in love with you for the way you gave her romance, the way you loved her. Women love a man for the way you love them. If they want something else, they're not going to be spending that day with you or laying up in bed with you. You know what I'm saying? So
Come on.
you are romantic in your way. You may not be you're romantic in a way that you may see in a movie. Like, I'm not that guy. Right?
No,
Right?
no.
But that woman that you was with is not going to want that guy. She's going to want you. She spent money on you. She wouldn't have spent money on that guy. She wouldn't have believed him. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, if you phrase it up like that, then I get it.
Yeah. I mean, because
That's different.
yeah, romance. You know what I hate people to say, and I hate love languages. I mean, yeah, your 5 love language. I hate that shit
I
do.
like I love like
because I think it's bullshit.
hold on, you know, crazy. Every girl I've been with had me going through that, and it's
I've
been the
done it,
same
bro,
way.
but it's a bunch of bullshit to a point. And here's the reason why I'm gonna say this: because there's so much more to a relationship than the love languages. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The affection, the gifts, the touchy feel. Okay, that's just part of who the fuck I am. But if that's all you ever did for me, bro, that ain't gonna make our relationship. You know what I'm saying? The bomb dilly. So knowing your love language is knowing how to affect you in a small way for a short period of time and a wonder into my life. Real talk. What about the other parts of me? So a love language is good to know how a person operates when you want to get their attention right away or for a short period of time. But a woman and a man is so much more than 5 love languages. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe a woman is a hell of a lot more than a damn love language, right? And so let me get to know you, right? And if I happen to get to know your love language and your zodiac sign and things like that, right? But your love language don't tell me, right, what's your favorite food. Your love language don't tell me what's your favorite color. Your love language don't tell me how to be with you on a good day and a bad day, right? Your love language don't tell me how you feel about me without saying a word, without doing anything, right? Your love language don't say anything to me like when I walk into a room, I know what my baby thinking, what she's feeling, right? I need to know you. Now, what stimulates you? I think that's love language.
Okay.
But get to know me. Who the hell I am. My zodiac sign is Cancer. And people may say, well, you know, that says a lot. Okay, fine. But do you know me? Because if you try to deal me with the typical Cancer, my father's a Cancer. He was born 10 days before me, man. And if you treat me like you treat him, motherfucker, we got a problem. You see what I'm saying? So that zodiac sign shit is, you know what I'm saying?
It get outplayed.
It's overrated. I'm not saying it don't play a part in a relationship, but I think when men and women are so much more than just the 5 love languages, than just the zodiac sign. And if this don't work and these people don't get together, that, you know, this is why it didn't work. No, it didn't work because you didn't open up your damn eyes and pay attention to the person that was in front of you that really loved you.
Or you just didn't care for what you saw.
Let's see. It's how you pour into the person. Exactly. D said, mine is touch and affirmation. It says a lot. Okay. But it's because of love that I feel for you that I take the time to know you.
I had a joke, but I can't say it.
Okay, so before you knew my love language, right? Before you knew my love language, before I knew yours, you still went on that date with me. You still talked to me. You still gave me the open door, right? Before you knew any of that, right? In our first couples conversation, I don't know how some women do it, but I don't know too many women ask me in the beginning what's my love language. Later on, you know, after you've been talking for a while, somebody may ask you your love language. But most women don't ask you your love language up front. They get to know the person, right? Now, just say if my love language is something that don't vibe with you, that means we ain't vibing, but we was vibing before you found out my love language.
That's weird, but I see where you're going with that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You like me, but then you found out my zodiac sign. Now all of a sudden we're not.
You a Cancer,
right? But all of a sudden now we don't click because of that. Because you had a bad experience with such and such and such.
I'm an Aquarius Sagittarius moon. Like, stop it.
You know what I mean? So I'm very. When a woman tell me, you know, the love language tells you a lot. No, that's your weight. When a woman tell me about the love language and she lock in on that, I say, okay, she's looking for a way out. You know what I'm saying? That to me, that's a woman telling me I have an extra strategy to get rid of your ass, right? Because our love languages don't match. Our zodiac signs that don't line up together. And you can tell me a story about that. Bye. Get the fuck on up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I am much more than a goddamn zodiac sign. I am much more than a goddamn love language, the 5 love languages, right? I am so much more than that. Please get to know me past the 5 love languages and being a counselor born in 1970. Please get to know me past that. I hate that shit. That just really bothers the hell out of me when people try to, you know, counselors, they do this and they do this and okay. And what the fuck you saying? What are you saying, Todd? Well, it's true. I got things I can pull up. I don't give a damn what you can pull up. Who the fuck you dated? Guess what? They ain't me.
And then turn half of the conversation into why I'm not what you think, and you applied on me. Yeah, I'm with you.
My top love language is acts of service. Just means I appreciate you doing things for me. I think you should know yourself. I do believe that. I think you should know the things that you like. But
don't
I do believe
apply that to everybody that you.
I think when you're dating somebody, you should date the person that's in front of you, the person who treats you with respect, who loves you, who gives you the time, who invests in you. You invested them, and you feel a certain way. Love them for that.
But to that point, I think a lot of folks make the mistake of, especially if you already infatuated with somebody, you make the mistake of giving up information in order to fit that somebody you talk
that
about.
Part. Yeah.
So like, even to your point, you telling me all of this stuff to your zodiac and your love language, like I'm supposed to then apply the information. If it don't fit for me, or if it wasn't fitting before you said it, like you said, why are we talking about this? A lot of folks really half of the conversation be about why you think this person is this.
I had a woman tell me, you know, that her love language was affection and feelings. Right? And I said, well, I guess we're not gonna make it then, right? And she said, why? I said, because I'm not an affection person, but I can be. But if you're looking for me to do certain things, so that's going to make you who you are.
Yeah.
And I don't know you like that to be affectionate and touchy-feely with you right now, we're not gonna fucking get anywhere. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because again, for me to give you an act of service, for me to touch you, for me to give you a fucking gift, nephew, I gotta like you first. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta be that woman that I want to do this with, or even see that you're worth my time of doing it. Give me a minute to see, are you worth me doing any of the love languages that it may be out there, right? Because you may not be that person for me that I want to do that for, right? And I may not be the person that you want to get it from. So again, I'm not a huge fan. Well, I'm not a fan at all of, you know, the love languages when someone, especially when you're spouting these things off. I had another female tell me about, you know, gifts is my love language. And
you should have came to the date with a gift.
And
should have came to the date with something right on hand.
Your love language don't have a damn thing to do with me right now. And I would tell a female that all day long, right? You know, I had somebody tell me today, you know, Joe, your mouth, right? It's something to be reckoned with. I'm like, okay, it is what it is, though. Bruh, I'm gonna say and be me like I expect you to say and be you, right?
They
One
weren't
thing-
wrong though.
Huh?
They weren't wrong.
They was not wrong. Bro, I am with you. But at least you know with me, you know what the fuck you're getting. Right? Women always say they like what? Communication. Don't lie to me. Okay?
I lie.
So I'm gonna tell you this the way it is. This is who I am on and off. When you see me in public, when I walk into a room, this is who the fuck I am. And if you with it, cool. If not, guess what? You and me are not gonna lose no goddamn sleep about what Joe Lockett said or didn't do with you. And I'm not gonna lose any sleep because you didn't give me your phone number tonight. I don't care. I'm good. Right? So again, I think in this day and age, we have to be comfortable with being who the hell we are. Don't be disrespectful. Don't be rude to nobody, but don't fit into somebody's box because they feel that you need to because they're a woman. Don't fit into a box because you need to because he's a man. No, fit into your own goddamn box. Be who you are, present that to the person, and see whether they like you or not. You overthink this and make it extremely difficult.
Yeah.
I guess I do. I guess because I don't know what I overthink because I don't put no thought into it. I just do me. And if it fits, it fits. If it don't, it don't.
No. She talking about how you explained it and how you knew.
I mean, I explain it to the people, but with me, it's really simple. Either I like you or I don't. I don't really put thought into anything because I'm not trying to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So there's honestly, when I'm talking to a female, I have no thoughts.
So when this is, and I think this is what she kind of meant.
Okay, hey Janie.
When it's, I don't want to say petition, but when it's put to your plate, this is how she feeling, or this is the love language, or this is the zodiac, whichever one it is. Do you just immediately shut down the conversation, or are you guys continuing to talk about it?
It depends on what context she's talking to me about it in.
Okay.
So if you're talking to me just in general to have the conversation, cool. If you're talking to inform me, I shut down the conversation.
So you just stop talking
because I don't care. And so I'm gonna let you know, like, we're not there yet. So I really don't care what your love language is, and I would say that. You know, I've been into conversation where and then she started because if you're talking, we first met first couple conversations, or we talking first couple of dates, and you start telling me about your love language. I'm quick to tell you, why are you telling me about your love language? I don't care. I'm not trying to be in a relationship. I'm not trying to date you. And I'm not trying to get you in the bedroom. I'm just hanging out with you. So what your love language is has nothing to do with me. Tell that to somebody else. And I would tell you that, I don't mean any harm, but it's no sense in you having that conversation with me because I don't care about your love language. Because I'm not going to do anything to try to impress you about your love language. So again, that's just me. But I'm not on no bullshit tip like, okay, I got it. Then I'm trying to play to your love language because I don't want to be in a relationship. And I make it very clear with anybody. I'm not trying to do that. If I'm hanging out with you or you hanging out with me, it's because we hanging out and we chilling. It ain't because we're trying to go somewhere or I'm trying to play fucking games with you or we trying to see what can happen later on. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that right now. I'm not even entertaining none of that kind of shit. So I don't want to hear those. Don't play that game with me. What's that? What's that sweatshirt say?
Oh, don't play with me. I fell.
Don't test me. Don't test me. I fell on purpose.
I fell on purpose.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and fail that goddamn test. I don't care. Right. And she may get up and leave. She may, well, okay, well, we're not doing nothing. But at least you know. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not going to lie to a woman because we're on a date. Because I'm not trying to take you nowhere. And I think more men need to be upfront with a woman, right? Don't play with women's feelings. Tell them the goddamn truth. Right?
I be lying though, Joe.
You can say I'm rude. That's not rude. That's telling you the truth.
I be lying.
You can't date and be in a relationship and treat all women in a generic way. I don't date. I just hang out. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not trying to be in a relationship. You have a love vibration of a man who has been hurt. Okay, I have been. Okay.
They said you vibrating low.
Okay, but here's the thing. Because I'm telling you the truth, right? Now, okay.
I think they expect all men to handle women.
Yeah, they expect you, but bro,
with tact and stuff.
That is with tact. I'm being very true when I'm saying it to you, baby. I don't care about that. We here to have dinner. I'm hanging out with you, right? I'm not asking you to be in a relationship. I told you before we got here, even with the conversation we had, I'm not trying to get in a relationship with you.
Okay,
So that would be that's the little conversation I've had with
I
females.
will say, because I'm sure this will be the response.
Uh-huh.
What about for the female that just doing it to tell you? Like it wouldn't own no
Like
relationship.
I said it depends on the context. Like I said,
Okay.
if it's just a conversation that we're having, right? I don't have a mind with. And someone said, "Fix yourself first." Oh, I'm fixed. I'm fixed. This is hold on. But this is, and again, I want to be clear. This is to fix me, right? It may not sound it may not sound the way you want it to sound. It may not sound pleasant to your ears, but I'm just telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, you're used to the guy saying, well, this and well, that. But when somebody tell you the honest God truth, and you can get up and walk away from me, and I'm okay with it, and I'll pay the bill, I don't care. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. You knew before you sat down at that dinner with me what this was. You made it went to that dinner hoping that it was going to be something else, but I never lead women on no bullshit anything. I don't take you on a date.
I be lying.
No, but you know me. You've been around me, nephew. Do I lie to people? I am straightforward. And
Not like me. Not like me.
No,
Not like me.
but when I go out with people, those conversations now, because I've been straightforward, the women that I go out with, right? We are on friendship shit. We talk about friendship shit. They're not trying to be in a relationship with me.
Well, question.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that maybe it'd be the undertone?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of folks can read really deep into the undertone based off of how you said something. It's not so much what you said as how you said it.
Yeah.
And I maybe that's the rude part. Because just as well as you can have an undertone that can be a little flirty.
Hold on. Let me answer this here. If you met me, you would want me to be your woman, no question. And see, that's where you got it. And see, no disrespect to you, Happy Phoenix. This is where you and I would have an issue. Because you may be beautiful and you may be everything that I want, but I don't want a woman in my life right now, right? And I'm just being honest with you. And this has nothing to do with my hurt, but I don't have time for a relationship. I don't have the time to put into what a woman would need from me to be your man right now. So at the end of the day, you may be the best woman for me, but I'm going to be upfront with you. We can hang out. You ain't got to drop your drawers. You ain't got to do nothing for me. We can hang out and be cool. We can talk every once in a while. But that relationship part, that trying to get to know each other intimately so we can be something together, I don't want to do that with you or anybody else. And if you're on some other type of time than that, you need to go be with somebody else. I'm not going to waste your time. You see what I'm saying? And if y'all feel that's rude, that's fine. That's rude, but I'm not going to waste your time. Hang out with me because you want to hang out with me. You think I'm a cool person. I ain't trying to smash. Trust me, I'm not. If I want to smash, I know how to smash. I know where to smash. I know where I can get what I want to get when I want to get it. That's just me. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm not trying to lie to nobody's daughter. I'm not trying to drive you down a goddamn path, talk shit, whatever. If you don't like talking to me, damn it, don't talk to me. If I don't like talking to you, I would tell you what's wrong with grown folks being grown folks.
I think she's flirting. Don't
read that's fine.
I think she's flirting.
Oh, that's fine. No, I'm not running, baby. I'm sorry. She's full of herself.
Oh,
You're winning and got track shoes on.
Yeah, EV picked up on it. Yeah,
I
had to look at it.
You don't have to be in a relationship to be nice. I am being nice.
Yeah. EV
caught
on with
let me
it.
say this.
She flirting with you, Joe.
Okay, that's fine. I like you too, baby. But listen to this. If I said to you the way, and I'm saying like if I said to you like, okay, I really don't care about your love language. That being rude to me, that's just me telling you how I feel. Is that being rude? If you tell me about, oh, baby, you know, we not in a relationship. I don't know why you telling me about your love language. I can be rude. But I'm not rude, right? I'm to the point. And I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I get that. I may be ugly to some folks, right? My attitude may not be great to some women, but I think I'm a breath of fresh air when a woman knows that she can have an honest conversation with me and I'm not going to lie to her, right? I'm a breath of fresh air for a woman who knows that if she goes out on a date with me, that I'm not trying to get in her pants or I'm not trying to use her for anything else, right?
But I do want to differentiate because I don't want us going in a circle on it. But you did say it depends on the intent. if you saying it in a way where you're trying to hint to a relationship, you shutting it down.
Yes,
But if it's a conversation,
we can have it.
y'all gonna have it.
Yeah. If it's a conversation, bro, and you just want to talk about different things in general, I would be the most kindest person. Only time you would see my demeanor change is when you start to defer to, well, you know, well, that could be me and you. And I'd be like, no, it can't. I shut it down quickly. You know what I'm saying? When you start talking about something, is it generalized, and then they try to make it, you know, court specific to you and them. Then I like, no, that ain't us, right? And I make it. And I keep the thing about it, I think men don't do, because they get caught up in and they want to smash, is you don't keep it clear about your intentions with the woman, and so you lead a woman to believe that maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance.
I sure don't be saying nothing if they say something like that to me.
And my whole thing is, I want to make sure the woman understand that chance that you may be looking for, no, ma'am, is not there. That's not you for me, and I don't want to be that for you, right? Let this be what it's going to be. And if that's not what it is, please spend your time with someone else that's going to accommodate what you are looking for. You see what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong. What is wrong with a guy telling a woman the truth is that I don't want to go there with you. I don't want to be your man. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I don't have the focus right now. I don't have the time to say that I want to be in a relationship with you or anybody. You can't be clear without being like that.
I want to be your man.
But okay, well, maybe maybe you say I can, but I would say this is who I am, so I wouldn't change because somebody don't like my delivery or my tone. You know what I mean? The best thing for that person to do is not talk to me anymore, right? Because I'm saying, you know, if I'm not calling you out your name or cursing you out when I say something, my whole thing is I'm just going to tell you, no, that's not the conversation we're having. And that's just being direct. Because see, sometimes I think men and women play around too much. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to what it could be, what it won't be, because maybe you want to slip and slide later on. At this stage in my life, I don't want to mislead the woman.
And because I like bagging on you, but I'm gonna be 100 with you. Just because somebody says something that you don't like, don't mean it's rude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you get out of the feeling part and it didn't say nothing out of your name or to make you feel away or to shame you in some type of way or embarrass you, it wasn't rude. You just heard something you didn't like and it made you feel away. That's a little conviction if you ask me, but that's why I lie.
But see, like I said, I'm going to read the room. I'm not going to, you know, talk shit to you, right? But if I'm sitting there, you just say if I'm talking to D and D says something to the fact and they start to get in a relationship, I'm like, D, I don't want to talk about that. That's not where we're going. That's what I would say, right? And she may come back to say something. I understand. I said, but you know, hey, thought we had it clear. I don't see you like that. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to have those kind of conversations because I'm not into that, right? And if you want to get up and leave, I understand. I'll pay for the bill and we'll keep it moving. Now, if y'all want to say that's rude as hell, that's fine. But this is me knowing who I am and what I want. And that's me telling you the truth without misleading you, right? Down the path that you're trying to take me on that I don't want to go on.
I think they hear us in the passion that we have when we're describing it and think that's how you're delivering it. I do want to remind y'all, he did say before, I can't, as much as I like it, I do want to remind you, he did say if it wasn't on them type of linemen, then I'm not coming at her like that.
No.
One, and two, we will probably talk about it.
Yeah.
But if it's on some relationship stuff, he's shutting down the relationship point. He's not shutting down the girl.
No.
He's not shutting down her.
I've been in situations, bro, where you go out with somebody, right, and you tell them, right, exactly what this is, right? But then they start to liking you. You may go out on a few times. You may go on a few dates, and then they'll slip in some bullshit, right? Just to see what the temperature is, right? And see, are you serious? Because some women think men be talking shit, but they can pull them anyway, right?
Okay.
And so when I see you slipping in the bullshit, I'm gonna cut out the bullshit quickly, right? That's just me. No, we're not doing that, right? I don't want that from you. I don't want to be in there. And if you want that, I'm not the guy for that. Shut it down. Be done with it. She mad, scratch her ass, and glad. I don't care. I'm not finna be in a situation where I said I don't want something, then I wind up smashing just for GP purpose because I saw the opening. I just used you. I just fucking used you, and I'm just as bad as every other man out there doing dumb shit. Right? Right now, you know I'm busy as hell. I don't have time for a relationship. I literally don't have time. I work literally every goddamn day. Every day, like when I leave, I gotta go. When we finish, I gotta go do something. Tomorrow, I gotta go do something. The rest of the week, I have to do something. I work every freaking day. I don't have time to put into a relationship that I want to invest other stuff into in my time and energy into a woman right now. Am I hurt? I've been hurt. Have I been divorced? Have I been hurt? Yes, all that. But I am grown enough to understand that what I want and what I don't want, right? What I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do. So the one thing I promised myself was I'm not going to waste a woman's time. And I'm not going to allow a woman to waste my time. So just be upfront and honest with people in your life. And those people who want to be with me, guess what? I have had no problem to this point being who I am for people who want to be with me. And the people who don't want to be with me, I've had no problem with letting them go and they go do what they got to go do. And my life has been fine and they have too. But just because a man, I think it's different when most men don't say what's on their mind. Most men will allow the allure of a woman to change their conversation because they wasn't authentic in what they were saying. They wasn't true about it. You know what I'm saying? They was playing a game. I'm not trying to play no games. I'm not trying to get that woman off her square. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to get her into the bedroom or be my girl or be my side chick or be somebody that I can call on every once in a while and smash. I don't need that. Right? I know how to take care of myself or to get what I want when I want it or pay for it. Right? I don't need to drag a woman through that litany, right? That minutia, and have the problems that come behind that shit later for everything that I'm trying to go do. Man, makes no sense.
Go ahead and lie for the good one time, Joe, man. Just lie. One of us.
Now you go ahead and do that. He said, I'm not going to date just because. Again, I don't think women go out with me because they're dating. They go out because they're hanging out with me. They're not going out to date. Number one.
I don't know about that, Joe. Okay. I don't know about that. This is excluding you on that point. Mm-hmm. Excluding Joe going out to date.
Exactly, Erica.
I do think some women probably get off just going out to hang when they feel that date vibe. Because you got a way with how you handle women that isn't commonly used around with multiple men. And if they with you, they might feel that you might be courting them. Or they might even feel the date vibe because that's something that you do with more intention nowadays than it's just the principle. So you move off of the principle. Some folks might confuse the principle with that vibe. And yeah, I know on your end, we're gonna leave you alone. You know, I already said your piece multiple times in different ways, upside down, tops heavy. I don't care how you want to say it. You said your piece on it. But for the other side, I can understand if folks is feeling like, well, how I'm getting handled by Joe, it don't feel like he handling me like a friend. It feel like I'm being handled a little bit more, but it's not being said. So a lot of folks could feel a little led on.
Okay, hold on. Erica, how can it be a setup for confusion? What are you confused about?
I told you, just that part right there. I just said it. Just that part right there. What you do on the principle on how you honor women or how you handle women, if you don't know Joe, you would think you a player. If you don't know Joe at all, you would think he handle women in a playing fashion. Or if you see how he handle women and you think this is how he get off on a low key with what he want to do with them, you would think that's how you come off with that. A lot of folks don't believe that for face value. Like
whose fault is that?
I'm not saying that's your fault.
Okay.
But I am acknowledging the perception that will come with the Joe. A lot of folks would think Joe is BSing on this mic, and that when he really likes somebody, he gonna handle them like A, B, and C. Not realizing you handle everybody like A, B, and C.
Exactly.
But that don't mean shit. If I feel like, so you might have losing battle.
But this is why I say, even if a woman got it confused, right? That I'm going to help keep her in line. I'm not going to mislead her, right? Because even if you're confused, I'm going to get you straight. I'm not going to lead you down the flirtatious thing and make you think that I'm trying to be with you. Because the women that do hang out with me, they always say they feel protected hanging out with me because they know I'm not on the BS. They know I'm not trying to sleep with them.
Right there, though.
Uh-huh.
Outside of this, not they know you're not doing yada yada yada.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
protection point is what a lot of women crave.
Mhm.
That comes out women mouth a lot, especially when you get into the nick and cranny. A lot of women want to feel protected.
Yeah.
They don't feel protected outside of who they want to court.
Yeah. But, you know, and again, I can't help how a woman takes my flirtations or how I'm as a person. But it is my responsibility to protect her from me. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
And that I will do. I would not. But that's why you lie. But that's me. If I see a woman, right, and she's hanging out with me and she mistaken what that was, I'm not going to use that inside to get with her and use her. I'm not doing that. I used to do that back in the day, bro. So for me, y'all may say that's confusion, but I'm not going to let her be confused in being with me. I'm not going to put her in that lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to protect her because again, like I said, I'm not trying to hurt nobody's daughter. I'm not trying to lead her no kind of way. I'm not trying to sneaky link. I'm not trying to guide her in no way, holler her late at night, disrespect. Bruh, listen, let me say this. I have that in my life where I need and when I need it. I know where to go for that. It ain't to somebody new that's in my life that may see me one kind of way, right? I know my life, my circle, what I do. But for somebody that ain't been dealing with me over the years, I don't deal with that. I don't put nobody in that realm. Joe, I would hope for the get-go that you would say, look where you're doing this just as a friend's friend, huh? I would hope that from the get-go that you would say, look, we're doing this just, of course. I mean, I don't know.
He said that.
I definitely say I don't know which part of this nobody's understanding. It's not like I have not said one time that I lead a woman on and try to holler at them and get on the phone. Hey girl, how you doing?
Look,
I'm glad you called me today. I don't do that to nobody.
That's what I'm like. I get it. We got to get on him, but he said that.
Bruh, I do not. I mean, I promise everybody, I do not lead with I'm trying to holler at you and then change my tone later.
That right there proved my point, though.
Yeah.
That right there proved my point.
Yeah. Y'all, at the end of the day, and this is why I say when women say they're big on communication, they maybe, but I don't think women are big on listening.
Stop. No.
Seriously.
You finna get them mad at us.
I don't care, bro.
Try to leave.
No, I don't think women are big on, bruh. Communication consists of listening too. When a man tells you what he's saying, believe him. Right? Believe what the hell he's saying. If a man saying that he don't want you like that, he don't see you like that, don't picture yourself in that realm of life. When a woman say, I don't see you like that, I don't want you like that, bro, I'm not going to spend my time with you. I'm not going to spend my money on you like that if that's what I'm trying to get to, right? Don't do it. So communication is more than just talking, more than being able to articulate what someone is saying, right? It's more so too listening to what he's saying and knowing when to walk away, not answer the text message, not answer the phone call, or tell me you're not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something different and move on. You can't get confused by, okay, if I tell you that I don't want you, like I'm not looking for a girlfriend, but we talk on the phone sometime. And you take that talking on the phone like, okay, maybe he liked me.
Maybe I'm the exception.
But guess what she won't do? Guess what that woman would not do? If she's talking to me, she's not going to bring up the word relationship because why?
She know you don't want it.
Come on, bro. Come on now. Hold on. Right? And then what she would, and tell me, I'm going to tell you what happens. Then what does she do? Right? She would suggest what?
Let's be friends.
And let's meet up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I'll be the first person, like, if I'm talking to you, I don't say nothing, right? This you're like, you know something? What you doing next week? You know, I'm going to be going here. Let's go out for coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Let's hang out.
Right? Exactly. Right? But again, if we just talking, I'm taking you at face value, right? In the beginning. Now, when you get to that, and most women don't do this, but I've been in a situation where when you get there, right, they start to ask you specific questions. right? About so how long you have not been in a relationship? Are you ever looking to be in a relationship? And then that's when
What's your intentions?
yes. And so then that's when my radar comes up and like, okay, so why are you asking me these questions, right? And where is this going? Because again, we had this conversation.
It be real slick too, because they don't apply to themselves.
But you see what I'm
They'll
saying?
apply to
Yeah. But see, I took you on face value. I said what I said, but you had underlying intentions of where you wanted to take me, even though I told you this. Is that my fucking fault?
Yes.
Okay, you're right. It is, right? Because they're gonna say I should have known better, I should have seen it, right? But when it comes into plain sight and I see it, what I do, nephew? I shut it the fuck down.
You do.
I shut it down because now I see what type of time you on, and I'm not going to allow this to happen because, again, I don't want no more. I don't want problems in my life, bro. I don't want to, women thinking like, what I'm saying? Yeah, he talk all that shit, but at the end of the day, he lied to me. One thing a woman would never say about me, bro. At this stage, he lied.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I got like
exactly. And, hey, D, and that's the best thing for them to do. Take that rose and keep it moving.
I got at least about 3 or 5 folks that said I lied.
And you know what I do, bro? I get oil and bros and put on the 5 sisters and I move on.
That's great.
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all get rose, I get rose and put on the 5 sisters. Again, ain't nobody got time for Joe Like It Miss. I'm with you. I'm with you. You shouldn't have time for my mess. You shouldn't have to put up with me.
Jergens right there.
Huh?
The Jergens right there.
Yeah, bro. Hey.
Oh my God, don't ever do that again.
Hey,
stop.
Hey, bro. But you're 26, right? I'm gonna be honest, man. My libido or whatever it's called now, libido.
You said libido.
Yeah, I knew what it was, but yeah, my libido, bro. It's not where it used to be. I don't crave, you know what I mean? Sex like that. You know what I'm saying? To me, I look at it as more of a task, or when I want to do it, I want to do it with somebody that they already know what they're doing, that I'm familiar with, right? So I'm not craving in that chase like I used to be at your age, like trying to smash everything out there because I've done some of everything up under the sun. So it's not, that's like when I may say maybe out of a month's time, when I like, you're in that mood for real, because I'm not in a relationship, I could say if I'm active with someone 3 to 4 times a month, the max 3, the minimum 2, I'm good. And if I'm not active that month with someone, I'm still good. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Times have changed for me, bro. I don't miss dating. I don't miss hanging out, or I need to go on a date with somebody because it's Friday or Saturday. I would need to go on a date with somebody. I want to sleep. I ain't gonna lie. With that being said, 4 years here. No, I can't say that. 4 years. Stay the hell away from me. I don't give a fuck if we ever get together. 4 years. Ugh.
See now, that's what they talking about, the undertone being rude, Joe.
4 years.
That's what they're talking about right there. But we gotta go. Man.
Yeah. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Tough Conversation Tuesday. Y'all take care.
See y'all later.
4 years. God damn.